Alright, so we're going to do another quick draft of Magic the Gathering Arena. They switched it, so now we can do Quick Draft Magic 2019, the new core set, which I prefer to the previous one we did, which was Hour of Devastation. So we're going to do this. We don't have 5,000 gold, but I do have 2,000 gems, which I have already done a few drafts of this and earned. My first one, I got 7 wins, which was pretty nice. So we're going to spend 750 gems, and then we're going to hopefully earn, if not all of it back, the majority of it back. And we're going to go through the draft. So it should be pretty fun. So let's get started. I've already gone over everything about this, so no reason to do that. 750 gems. Yes, thank you. Okay, so right off the bat, we can see that we have a pretty nice card here with Open the Graves. This card is very good in black. But we also have a Skyrider Patrol, which is a better card. This card is very good, but this would put us into blue-green, which I'm not sure I want to do. I think... Ooh, but Lich's Caress is also very powerful. But I think we're going to take Open the Graves. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to take Open the Graves. Okay, so moving on. Macrob Waltz is very good in black, and so is Skymarch Bloodletter. So, what else do we have? Diagraph Ghoul I don't think is very good. Dragon Egg is nice. Let's see. Dragon Egg is pretty good. But we're already in black, and I think that Skymarch Bloodletter is the way to go. I'm gonna hit that. Another Skymarch Bloodletter. That is really powerful. I don't see anything else here that we could go. Giant Spider. Electrify is very powerful. Do we want to go black-red? I think we're going to keep picking black and hope to see if another card will push us into another color. Okay, so another 2 good black cards. Ravenous Harpy. If we're going to go Sack Outlet, that's pretty good if we go black-red. But Child of the Night is good, and so is Higher Blade. I think Child of the Night is better. Man, but Ravenous Harpy is pretty nice. I think we're going to go with Ravenous Harpy. And then, because I'm expecting at least one of these to wheel. So, Ravenous Harpy it is. Okay, so Two-Headed Zombie is good. And this guy, Epicure of Blood, is also good. I do not know. Epicure of Blood is a 5-minute. It's. I don't know if we're gonna be going with. I think Two-Headed Zombie is the way to go. We're gonna go Two-Headed Zombie. Okay, so Active Treason is very powerful with Ravenous Harpy. I think we're going to go with Active Treason, and I think we're going to start going red-black. I'm just hoping that we don't get something else to. We're definitely going black, and then we're going to go Active Treason just cause, and try to go Sack Outlet here. So Infectious Horror, Crash Through, or Anoki Ogre is the question. Infectious Horror I don't think is super great. It's not fantastic. Crash Through is also not fantastic. I think Anoki Ogre is the way to go here. We're gonna go with that. Okay, so Infernal Scarring is kind of meh. Sure Strike I feel is the way to go. Okay, Vampire, Neonate, another Epicure of Blood. Attacking creatures get +2 until end of turn. This, I'm not a big fan of because it doesn't save my creatures. I think Epicure of Blood, but we're not going to be gaining a whole lot of life, so it's really just a 5-mana 4/4. Maybe a Bog Stomper. A nice big bomb with that. Epicure of Blood is, hmm, yeah, yeah. What do we have on our deck so far? We have 1/5 drop, 1/4 drop. We can go with Epicure of Blood. I don't think we'll be getting that much life, but we might get a Vampire Neonate or something. I think it's better than Bog Stomper, so we're gonna go with it. Okay, so Macabre Waltz, I think is by far the best card here. Okay, so Walking Corpse, 2 mana, 2/2, or a 1 mana 1/1 that puts the 3. We're gonna go with Walking Corpse. Pretty obvious choice. We're gonna go with Higher Blade, easy. Crash Through, of course, the only one that's in our colors, and we'll go with Smelt, but I don't think we're gonna use it. Wall of Vines we can't use. Go ahead and throw that in sideboard. Okay, so Alpine Moon is our rare. I don't think we're gonna be going that. Volcanic Dragon is probably the pick here. I think for sure. Skeleton Archer's okay, but that dragon is very good. Very good dragon. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna go with the dragon. Ooh, Fell Spectre. Enters by a target opponent, discards a card. Whenever an opponent discards a card, it loses 2 life. Or Shock, though. Shock is very powerful. I think we gotta go with Shock. It's just too good. Vampire Sovereign. Enters the battlefield, target opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. That's a very powerful card. Abnormal Endurance is also good. Herald of Faith is really powerful. We're in white. I think we go with Sovereign. A flying 3/4 that drains the enemy for 3 is very powerful. Okay, another Sure Strike, but Electrify is by far the picker. This card is insane removal. Macabre Waltz number 2. Yes. Oh, but Goblin Instigator is very good. Goblin Instigator or Macabre Waltz. Let's take a look at our curve. I don't think we have any 2-drops, do we? This is a button. We have very shitty ones. I think we're going to go with Goblin Instigator. I think it's better, and we can sacrifice the stuff to Harpy, and we already have 1 Macabre Waltz. So I think I want more creatures. So we're going to go with the Goblin Instigator. Okay. Thud, no. So the question is Sure Strike or 2-headed zombie. I'm pretty sure 2-headed zombie is the one. Yeah, okay. Okay, so now then, I think we will take another Macabre Waltz now. Higher Blade, yes. So Vampire Neonate or Sovereign Bite. I think it's Neonate. Yeah, it's definitely Neonate. What happened? There we go. Okay, Hired Blade. Hired Blades are not bad. I think we go with Abnormal Endurance here. It's like a 2-mana save. Sure Strike or Bog Stomper. Okay, so Sure Strike is good, but we could use another bomb. And a 6-mana 5/5. Man, I don't know. I think we go with Sure Strike. It's just so nice and it can trade so well. I guess we'll take Lava Axe. I don't think we're going to use it. I guess we'll take this guy and that. Fine. Okay, our third pack. We didn't get any good rares, sadly. Oh, but Murder is super good. But we do have another Harpy. But you got to go with Murder. Murder is just too good. Hopefully the Harpy will wheel. I do want another one of those. Bogart Brute, I feel, is by... Oh, but Mind Rot. That is a hard choice. That is a really difficult choice. Bogart Brute, I think, is better. Yeah. Yeah, that's just real powerful. Rift, okay, another act of treason. Bogart Brute. Act of treason, if we had more sacrifice outlets, I would pick it. But I don't think, it just depends if we get that other one. If we get the second Harpy, it's really good. If we don't get the second Harpy, it's not good. But I think Bogart Brute's too good to let's take the Bogart Brute. Hopefully both of those will wheel. Spark Tongue Dragon, I think, is definitely the pick here. It's really good. We're going to pick that. Another flyer. Okay, so Abnormal Endurance, Act of Treason, or Ogre. So this is another, like, another card, another combat trick style thing. It's 2 mana and it's definitely good. I think, let's take a look at what do we have. Need 4 drops. We could use another 4 drop. Oh, that's not a 4 drop. That's a 3 drop. We have a lot of 3 drops. I think that I'll take Abnormal Endurance. Okay, so Cinder Barons is good, but Havoc Devils is insane, and Dragon Egg is really good. And we have a second. So the question is Dragon Egg or Havoc Devils? Havoc Devils is a 4 drop. I think we take Havoc Devils. It's just, it's so good. Yeah. Okay, so we have a lot of 5 drops. I think we take another Hired Blade. That's our 4th Hired Blade. Act of Treason, number 2, or Infectious Horror. I'm going to take Act of Treason. Hopefully we get something. Okay, Walking Corpse is a 2 drop. I think we'll take that. We will take Mind Rot. Mind Rot number 2. Infectious Horror, fine. Infernal Scarring. And I guess we'll take Inspire Charge and Mountain. Okay, so that's our packs. So things we definitely don't want. Crash Through we don't want. Smelt we don't want. Infernal Scarring we don't want. Of course, the Scholar we don't want. Trumpet Blast we don't want. Inspired Charge we don't want. Infectious Horror we don't want. Don't want that. So at 52. Okay, Vampire Neonate's not good enough. I definitely don't think we need 3 or 4 of those. 2 Sure Strikes. 2 Walking Corpses. These are our only 2 drops, but they're really bad. We don't have any other 2 drops though. Oh, we have 1 Goblin Instigator. I think we have to keep those in. We didn't get enough. I think Act of Treasons have to go. Ogre's not good enough. We have a lot of 3 drops. This doesn't do anything for us, and I don't think it's good enough. Still 5, really. Okay, so what is our... We have a lot of 2 cost... 2 Mind Rots and a Murder. Mind Rot's really powerful if we can get the last 2 cards. So Macabre Waltz is our draw. Abnormal Endurance. The question is Sure Strike or Abnormal Endurance. They're about the same. They are about the same. I think it's Sure Strike, though. Yeah. How many enter the battlefield effects do we have? This guy. This guy. and Open the Graves and Spark-Tongue Dragon makes me think that maybe Abnormal Endurance is good enough, and we should drop the Stir Strikes. We'll try it with just the Abnormal Endurances to start with. Mind Rots. Three cards have to cut. I'm hoping that Open the Graves is going to be really good for us. We have a lot of good threats. Two Macabre Waltzes. These are so good because there's a lot of removal, and we can get stuff back with them. I think we dropped the Mind Rots to start with. And then one more 3 drop to drop. Drop a Hired Blade. I think we're going to try it like this. This deck looks pretty good. Okay, so first game with our black-red deck. We got one good rare. Could have gotten some more. But what is decent in the right colors. And it's a powerful one. Definitely a good card. We got a Murder too, which is super powerful. Okay, so 2, 3, and 2 removal cards. I'll take that every day. Shock. So we'll play our Mountain. Move our removal in combat, attack, in turn. So having that shock early is nice into the Goblin Instigator, into our Skymark Bloodletter, and then we have the Electrify if there's something too good. This takes out almost all the threats. Yeah, okay, fine. That's not a great card. Goblin Instigator, get our 2 goblins out on the field. Okay, we don't want to be drawing any more lands, really. I'm thinking we might want to remove a land, but I always start with 17 and then see how it feels. That's super good for us, okay. We're going to play Sky March, and we want to keep everything alive until we can get this out on the field, and then our 1/1s are going to become super good. If we can keep everything on the field alive right now, until we get Open the Graves out, that's going to be incredible. Of course, this guy won't turn into one, but we have 2 guys that can turn into zombies, which makes our trades much better. We're probably going to take 2 damage. He's probably going to attack with the green word. The green Wood Sentinel. Okay, so the question is that worth electrifying? And I think it is because combat, attack, no attack, in turn. Because it's a flyer. We're going to see what he does. We have the Hired Blade. Attack. What does he have? Oh, he didn't attack. I want to save my removal for things that I just can't deal with any other way. And this might be one of them, since well, if I get one of my dragons, it's fine. Or I have a few. That's I think I can deal with that. Well, no, I might not be able to. I can build it with a Hired Blade. That's a mistake. Okay, he didn't play that right. my turn. Do I want to zap this? No, because then he'll put this on this, and I don't really want that because I want to kill that with it. Oh, I got the dragon anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So we're going to play that, and then we're going to cast this to get our value. Open the graves. No attackers. We're probably going to take some damage, but it's okay, because next turn we have dragon. If we draw land, Orwell's just going to sit on, like, this is basically a removal against the Bristling Boar. We could also blast it, but I really don't want to blast it. We don't have to. And we can trump block with the Goblin Instigator to get a zombie. Okay, definitely just going to chump block that. He's going to swing with everything. So I'm going to... We can kill this like that. And then we'll block this, and we'll just take the 2. And that'll give us 2 zombies. Not too shabby. Okay, so now we have that. And I think that we play the dragon and just swing with we'll save back 1 to block his guy on the ground, but we'll swing with 8. And then what he'll probably do is we'll probably equip this to the flyer, and then he'll sunk a lot of mana into that, so I can then kill it. Dragon is really nice. Okay, come on, buddy. What are you doing? He's got 1 card in his hand. He's top decking. He's going to have to get an answer because with my removal, with the amount of removal I can play here, he has a problem. Pretty big problem. That is super good for us. What I'm going to do, I think, is so he's got that, so we can electrify it. So we're going to electrify this. Do we? Because he can just move both of those over here. And then it's going to be really hard to take this out. But I have a shock, so I think it'll be fine. I need to get rid of this. Does he have a buff? If I have to expend... That's really annoying. But it could be worse. So we no attackers because we're probably gonna have to block in the air with this, and then we're gonna get it back with this. Hopefully, I think that's the way to do it. Save this until we can get the dragon back. Fine. Man, we need 1 more mana. We're going to block here. We're going to do that, and then we're going to blast it. And then we're going to play our Bogart Brute. And we're going to combat attack, no attacks in turn. And then if he swings with this, we can block with this and the Higher Blade, which of course the Higher Blade will turn to a zombie. Attack. So he's not going to do anything. Okay. Combat. Attack. Swing with the dragon. Cool. Damage. Kills it. We get a zombie. He's going to get Talons of the Wildwood back. Fine. In combat. He's going to sit on it and make us wait for a long time. No, he's going to do it. Okay, good. Cool. Okay. In combat, we play Macabre Waltz, targeting the Bloodletter and the Dragon, and we play R2. Bring those back to hand, and we're going to discard a Swamp because we don't need it. And then we're going to in turn, because we want to have enough to do the Higher Blade. Of course, we did get our Dragon back, very powerful, and so we have 2 in the air. 2 creatures, 6 damage in the air. Very good. Fine. If I have to block this with like 3 things, if he invests enough into it, it's fine. Like that. He's investing a lot into this. I want him to attach that so he has no mana. Yeah, he's doing it. Okay, good. He goes to combat. He attacks. Maybe, unless he's just going to sit on it, which would be a strange thing to do after investing all that into it. I mean, he would take a bunch of return damage if I just let him hit me. Because we have equal and he's at lower health. He's thinking about attacking. He's just... I mean, if he doesn't attack, I just hit him with the Bogart because he can't block it. So... he's going to attack. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play out my Blade. So that is 3... these guys will become zombies, 6 and 2. And then we're going to do that. I'm not missing anything, right? +2. Trample. Yep, okay, so I take... does he have... he can't pay anything. What does he have? He has no mana. He's tapped out. Why isn't it just auto-resolving? Unless maybe he has it where he has it set up where he has to just keep clicking through it. And I get 2 zombies. Nice. You can see why that's so good. Pay for our Drake. Swing with the team. Take him down to 3. Very unlikely he can win from here because we have Admirable Endurance to give 2 to something. Plus we can do like 3 additional damage to what we have on the board. Yeah, he's done. So you can see where Open the Graves is just incredibly powerful. We got so many zombies out of that. When you have those little things. We got our gold. Nice claim. We're at 1 win. Okay, we'll probably do 1 more. And then finish it up next time. The lands seemed good. I don't want less. Like I would not have wanted less lands. We had the perfect amount of lands for what we had. I'm interested to see how they perform if we don't draw our like big bomb, our Open the Graves. It might not be as good. But we also didn't draw like just an inordinate amount of little dudes, which would be fine. Or we drew some of our removal. But we have more removal. Okay, so this, if we draw 3 lands, this is good. If we don't draw any lands, it's very bad. But if we draw, like all we want to draw is lands with this. I think because we have the play and one land will get us something, we keep it. But I'm not sure. This might be a terrible mistake. Especially since he has a 1-drop in the air. We really... Alright, there's a land. Nice, okay. So he has the 1-drop flying in the air, which means we're going to take some damage early, but hopefully we can get that back. I'm not... Like, just this is fine. If he buffs it, though, we're going to have a problem. We're going to need to get to 4. That's really, really bad. That's going to allow him to get a lot of advantage. We did get our other land, so he's going to get to draw 2 cards off of it, I think. I just hope that we can recover from that. Yep. Ooh, that is brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. We're going to get more. It's just going to depend on what he draws into. If he draws into removal or just a lot of buffs in the air that I can't deal with. Because he's got 2 guys in the air and I can only get rid of one of them right now. I will have my own flying threats pretty soon if I draw 1 more land. See, that's exactly what I did not want to have, and I can't get rid of it. I can't do anything against that now until I get out one of my threats. He's dealing 5 to me. I'm going to hit him back for 5, but he keeps drawing those cards. Ooh, this is a race. That's our other land, which is good. I think because we're going to go to attack, and we can't kill that big one. We're going to hold on and just play Havoc Devils. And then hope we can beat him down fast enough. Like, Vampire Sovereign's going to be really powerful here. Because it's going to drain him for 3. And then hopefully let us win. See, he's getting out a bunch of dudes now, which he's going to be able to block my guys with. Okay. And he just keeps drawing. Ooh, that's just so good. So, the question is, open the graves to make it to where our guys come back as dudes. So he can do, if he... I think we have to play Vampire Sovereign. To drain him for 3. And then we're going to attack with the Boggart Brute. So that way he has to block with both of them, and we can kill both of them. Okay. Alright, so we're going to definitely take out the Basilisk. Because it's the only one that can kill my other guys. So, next turn, we're probably not going to be able to play anything because we're going to need to block with Vampire Sovereign and then blast it with Electrify. Murder would be like the best draw here, to be honest. If we can get rid of this, then that's going to set him back a lot, but it's just so... It's just too big. It's one too big. We're going to have to take it. And then sit on it, which I really don't want to do. He has removal. Yeah, that's really bad. That draw has just totally screwed me over. Okay, so if he has a buff for this, we're so done. It's ridiculous. But I think we have to hope that he doesn't, and then we can just trade. trade for this. Okay, I can deal with that later. Fine. I need to deal with the one in the air. We might just have gone too slow and that draw, just that early draw, just, oh man, he got so much value out of all his stuff. Yeah. So, we have 6. I just don't think that there is anything we can do really. Like, we can block this with this, but it's just not enough. He had such good cards so early. Ugh. We're gonna have to chump block, which I hate. Ugh. What did he pull? If we can draw the murder, and he didn't pull anything insane, okay, that's fine. If we draw murder, I think we still have a chance. What else can we draw? I'm not gonna let that hit me, so whatever. I have double block, which is super not great. So yeah, murder, I think. Now murder doesn't even do it. I don't think we can do anything. That was just so ridiculous, because yeah, we can't bump this yet. If we could bump it by 1, but even then we're just delaying. Yeah, that's GG. Man, that was so fast. And he did not draw a dead card the whole game. Ugh. He had the removal on the creature when he needed it. He had just that draw, just brutal. Brutal. Okay, I think we'll do one more. Yeah, we can't stand up to something like that fast. Like, if we had drawn murder faster, or if he just didn't have that many enchantments, or if he didn't have the draw so early, we might have been able to do something. But that just wrecked us so hard. He got so much value off of that because he was able to play it and then draw 2, and then he drew into a buff for it, so I couldn't deal with it my removal, and then he just kept going, and it was just like, ugh, that flyer in the air, and even my 5-drop couldn't deal with it. Okay, this is a lot of removal. I think we're going to keep it because murder's so good. Shock is very good. If we draw 1, we get 2-headed zombie. We draw 1 more land, we get open the graves. But if we draw small stuff, it's fine too. Like, that's okay. We're going to play this so we can shock. Like, this on 2-headed zombie, if we can get open the graves out, is very nice. Okay. I think we shocked that just so we don't have to... We don't have anything, though, so we're going to go to my turn because we don't need to use it there. Alright, nice 3-drop. That's good. So we're going to see what he does. I'm going to let that hit me because I want to see if he has another play. He doesn't. Okay, we're going to shock it. We're going to play this, and we're going to play Sky March so we can start doing damage in the air. I want a couple of lands next. We didn't get the land, but he doesn't have any lands, and he's dead. Okay, well that was a fast and easy game. He just didn't draw anything that he needed. All right, nice. We're up to 2 wins. So we're doing okay so far. I don't know if there's anything we can really do to the deck to make it better. We just it's solid. It's real solid. I think we keep it, and we'll see what happens next time. So next time we'll play a few more games. We don't do the drafts. We can spend more time just playing the games. And yeah, I think that's how that'll go. All right.